Hey guys, okay, so I just did my skincare routine on video and then I went and did my hair really quick. I blow dried it and curled it. And then I did my eyeliner. I used the our gel waterproof eyeliner. I absolutely love it. All of our eyeliners are waterproof, but the gel is my fave. Um, and then I figured, well, why not do some makeup too with you guys? So in the summer, I try to keep it really simple. Like I don't put a lot on my face. Most of the time I don't even use foundation. Like I will just put like the primer on my face to protect my face. But today I'm going to show you just a really quick skincare routine. So you want to start with the finishing spray. Put that on your face first. It's going to prep your face. So that's all I do, a couple little squirts there. And then the foundation primer. This is going to be your best friend. It's like spackle for your face, right? So it's going to help um, fill in imperfections. So your foundation's gonna last longer, your skin's be protected. It has SPF 15 in it. It feels like silk going on your face. It's incredible. So I just put that all over. Um, and myself, I always start with my eyes first because if you mess up, right, you can clean it up before putting a foundation on. So all I have is eyeliner on. Um, And so I'm gonna start with my eyes before I do anything else. We'll do my eyebrows first. How about that? So I use the eyebrow kit. We also have a really cool spoolie brow tint. We have a pencil. This is incredible. We also have a clear gel. So if you want like that laminated look, that's gonna be your best friend. I love it. As you can tell, I have some bare spots in my brows that need some help. They're not too thin, but I like to just fill them in because really your eyebrows are what shape your face. Okay, so you see me right now without my brows on, just natural. And I don't always do my brows, but I really like the way that it looks. Okay, I need a mirror because this is just not very easy to do into the computer. Dust off it. Okay, so what you do is you're gonna take this, you're gonna dip it in the pomade. So the pomade is really cool, and that's meant for hair, so it's gonna condition and feels really good, and it's going to shape your brows. So what you do is you want to kind of start with the bottom and just flick hairs in there. So go with the hair. As you can tell, I don't really do this without my bathroom mirror usually. And then I like to like stand back, see what it looks like. So just keep flicking hairs in there until you get it to the fullness, thickness that you like. I know a lot of people used to pluck a lot because thin brows used to be in. So I know a lot of women that have barely any brows. So this will be your best friend. And it comes in dark brunette, brunette, and blonde. I'm using dark brunette. I know that chunky brows are in, but I will tell you, there's nothing wrong with the classic brow. There's nothing wrong. It will always be in style. I'm not someone that's always going with the trends, but I like to learn the trends so that I can teach the trends. But I really just like a clean classic brow. And then I'm going to just kind of up here so that it rounds it out. Put a couple flicks in there. And so you want your brow to start at the inside of your eye, and then it's going to go to the outside of your eye. And you want your rays to go where your pupil is. So right there. Your rays, that's not the right word. You know what I mean. It's just so easy. It's so easy. Look at that. Look what it's already done to my brows. And you want to go out with the tail end of it, not down. Down is going to droop your face. Out is going to lift your face. I used to have an eyebrow ring here, so you can see I have a pretty good sized scar there. So this is really nice that it will just fill right in over it. How great is that? We'll do the other side. And if you're using a pencil to do your brows, we do have the pencil too. You want to start with like the bottom of your brow and shape it. And then same thing, go in and flick some hairs in there. And I have a freckle right there in my brow. I always try to cover it up. And you can go, if you want to get it really thick and full, you can go backwards with your hairs too. So it's going to get on the skin there and just fill it in even more. I'm going to do my peak. We'll call it a peak. How about that? See how that just fills in those spots? It's awesome. Okay, and then you'll go in with, there's a powder here. The next one is a powder, and that is actually going to attach to the pomade, and it's going to give you even more thick and fullness to your brow. Sometimes I just use the pomade, and I'm happy with that. I'll show you just how awesome this works too. These also work as eyeshadows, really good eyeshadows. And then there's a little spoolie in here, so you can brush them out. So that's cute, right? But if you want to take it a step further, well, let me get my powder on my other brow quick. I'm going to show you the clear brow gel. It's so easy. It is so easy, you guys. If you're afraid to do brows, get this kit. It is so easy. And I know it is a special edition product. Look, I mean, what a difference it does to my brows, right? What a difference it does to your face. All right, we're not going to be too picky here. Okay, so brush them out. Kind of roll up when you're brushing them out. And then you can be done. That's great. Looks wonderful. But if you want that laminated look, which is a big trend right now too, this clear brow gel that we have, it's a clear gel. It's not sticky. It's not hard. It's nothing like that. It just puts them in place and makes them look awesome. And so I just go with my hairs, lays them down, especially if you got some wily ones in there that like to stick straight up like me. I got some crazy brows. This will shape them for you. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? I used to always be afraid to do brows. Brows were like my worst enemy. And now look what it does for my face, you guys. It's incredible. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my mascara. I have always been super transparent with you guys. I get my lashes filled, so I have lash extensions. I've been doing it for probably 10 years. So it's not something new. I love Mary Kay mascara. Do not get me wrong, especially like if I'm in between a fill and I got some bare spots going on, I will hit up the lash intensity because it just fills them right back in and they're beautiful. But I do my bottom lashes. Not a lot of people do. There's a face lifting technique that you don't put anything on your under eyes. However, we can do whatever we want, right? Makeup is fun. It's meant to be played with. It's meant to, try new things. I like eyeliner on my bottom, on my waterline, which not a lot of people do. You should put it under your lashes, but you can do whatever you want, right? So I am going to use the Great Heights mascara. This is our new mascara, you guys. It's an extender. It is incredible. What is it? 75% longer lashes. Like it is amazing. And I actually turn this around so it's like the rounded edge towards my lashes here. And you want to kind of just wiggle it back and forth. Oops, I had it out for too long here. Okay, wiggle it back and forth and pull down. Wiggle, pull, wiggle, pull. And you would do that with your top lashes as well. I know that curling your lashes really helps. So like if you have, old school curler or a heat curler, do that, prime your top lashes first with that. And then put your mascara on. And if you really want to get super long lashes, put like 3 coats on. It just keeps extending them. That's why it's called Great Heights. Get lashes up to your brows. That's pretty good. This is a little difficult to do in my computer. We all do this, huh? Do the other side. And this only comes in black. We have 5 different mascaras that are great. All of our mascaras are water resistant. So like if you get splashed in the face, your makeup's not going to run. We have one that's actually waterproof and it's incredible. So a lot of times I will take and put that over my mascara just to really seal them in. But I'll tell you, when I was working at Strata and I had to wash my truck twice with every load, you don't know how many times I got sprayed in the face. Okay, and I never had coon eyes. Like this stuff is, I love Mary Kay mascara. I saw, the other day somebody was saying, what's the best waterproof mascara? And I will tell you, I have tried very expensive mascaras, and a lot of, $50 mascaras that are $18, $20 mascara does the same thing, if not better. Okay. And you should always discard your mascaras every 3 months. Even if you're, still using it and you think it's good, don't add water to it. I remember doing that when I was younger and getting every little bit, keeping it for a year, 2 years. Don't do that. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You get bacteria in there. It starts to dry out. It's not going to, work as well. And wash your makeup off at night because you can get eye mites that like to eat on makeup. Okay. So make sure that you are washing your makeup off at night. How long those get. I love it. Okay. Mascara, check. I don't wear eyeshadow a lot, but we will put some on today. So I was thinking about doing just a liquid eyeshadow. So my 2 favorite colors are going to be Starlight Pink and Light Beam. They are gorgeous. Also works as like a highlighter. So absolutely love that. I'm gonna do Starlight. Yeah. Oh, this one's Warm Desert. Ooh, I like this one too. Sorry. This is Warm Desert. It's not a shimmer. This one's really pretty too. And you can use this as a blush if you want. So all you do with our liquid, so it's a cream to powder liquid, right? It goes on as a cream and it dries as a powder. So you just need a couple little dabs on there, and you can either use your finger, swipe it around, or you can use our liquid. Look at my brushes, you guys. This is crazy. I have so many brushes. But we have a liquid eyeshadow brush. It's an eye blending brush. And it works really good for liquids or for highlighters. It's just awesome. And so all you're gonna do is just kind of buff it around a little bit, smooth it out. I go up onto my brow bone just a little bit because it actually helps with my hooded eyes. Kind of pushes them back. Very natural looking. Isn't that pretty? We'll do the other side. In that brow kit, there's a highlighter in there too for you to put right under the peak, up on your brow bone underneath your eyebrows. Because I have hooded eyes, I'm not really big on putting shimmer up there, and it's all personal preference really. I just don't because I feel like it highlights that area and that's not something I want to do. But you can even use that highlight in there for doing your highlight and contour. Okay, so we have powder highlight and contours. We have latte and we have cocoa. They are incredible. I've really been just on a kind of a cream kick lately. So what I'm going to use is our perfecting concealer. And I'll tell you what, if you use this for your contouring, it's going to last you a long time. This one is deep bronze. Absolutely love it. Gorgeous. Okay, so it's darker, looks darker, it's scary, but trust me, it works really good. And so you want to go right under your cheekbone. Okay, so just like this, right under your cheekbone. I know there are lots of methods, people are going like that. But what contour is, this is sculpting your face. Contour is pushing back. So if I want my cheekbones to look, higher, like that's usually what we contour for, and to chisel out our face, you're gonna go right under your brow bone. You can also do it on like your jowls or your chin to get rid of that double chin stuff, and you can do it on your neck. I feel like I have kind of a big forehead, so I'm gonna kind of close my forehead up a little bit, hide it a little bit, and so I'm just gonna do the corners here. You can also do the sides of your nose. I do not do this really very often, but I'll do it today just to show you. So you see what it already does? It's making your nose look smaller. And you can do it right here under your lip. It will give you fuller lip effect. Okay. And I am going to buff this in here with my cheek brush, which it's a 3-in-1 cheek brush. The thing is awesome. It has like a little indent for your thumb. When you're doing contour and highlight, you're going to use the tip of it. So you're just, buffing it in right there. And then when you do your blush, you're going to use the bigger part of it. And you're going to turn her around. So I am just going to put it right here. And you don't want to have like a race strip there. You want it to blend in with your skin, okay? So first I'm just gonna rub it around in there, right in that area. Same thing over here. Just keep it right where you put it. And then up here. And I'll bring it down. So then it all kind of blends in really good. Isn't that cool what it does for your nose? And then for your highlighter, we have two different highlighters too. We have honey glaze and what's the other one? Honey glaze or glazed honey. They're beautiful, shimmery. But I am going to do a matte with the perfecting concealer. So we have glazed and honey glow. That's what we have for the powder ones, which are great. They are beautiful. But for today, I'm not going to do liquid. I'm going to do the new highlighter. This is limited edition, you guys. This just came out like last month. This stuff is so dang shiny. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Beautiful, beautiful pearl essence in there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same brush and I'm going to just go with the pointy side here. And I'm going to put it right up on my cheekbone. So highlight is bringing anything out. Contour is pushing it back. It's witchcraft, right? That's what guys think. And you can even do a little bit above your brows, or you can do under your brows. You can do down your nose. I don't really like Pinocchio nose look, so I don't like going down to the tip of my nose. You can do your Cupid's bow here. Okay, isn't that nice? Gorgeous. I could do a little bronzer if I want right now, but I feel like my skin is just very clean and healthy right now, and it has like a natural bronze to it. But we have these bronzers, you guys, medium glow and deep glow. This one is the deep glow, and it has all this gold in it too. It's just gorgeous. This will be available. The highlighter is available right now, but this will be available here coming in June. So grab yourself some, you guys. It's incredible. I do have some on hand. If you want to try and get yourself one of these new bronzers, they are amazing. You can even break some of it up and put it in your toning lotion and give yourself just a beautiful bronze look, like almost, you know, an instant bronze tan just with your body lotion. It's awesome, you guys. I tell you the tricks of how to do it too. Okay, so this is the light bronze. I'm not using that. Okay, so now I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer on just to kind of hide a little bit, you know. I'm not going to put on any other foundation besides just a little bit of this today, just to even my skin tone out here. You could go ahead and you could just use your CC cream if you want to. Works great. And for applying this, you can either use your sponge. We have an incredible sponge. Incredible. It's way better than any of those Amazon sponges, let me tell you. This is what it looks like, and it gets to like 3 times this size. I need to wash mine, so I'm not using it today. Okay, so I am going to use my liquid foundation brush. This thing is awesome. I'll tell you guys, our brushes have lifetime guarantee on them. You can't find that anywhere else. And then I'll take my finishing spray and I will spray this a couple times because this is going to help just blend everything beautifully. Okay, so we'll start where I have the most kind of, and we're just going to go in up and out circles. And you see, this just kind of blends everything together really, really nice. And I don't get up close to my eyes just because you don't need to. You don't want to have more product than you need under your eyes. I will tell you that. And then I just kind of push it down so you can lay any of those little hairs down on your face. What is that called? Dermaplane or microblade, whatever that is, where you kind of buzz all the little skin or little hair off your face. I just did that yesterday, so my face is feeling incredible. I do that once a month. No, it does not make your hair grow back thicker or more or faster. But as we get older, ladies, right, we're noticing more hair that we don't want. Now, if I wanted, I'd go a step further and I could use either our translucent powder, which is going to help lock everything in. It's going to help with oil. It's going to help with shine. And it's going to give you a mattified look. Or you could take our pressed powder, which I really like too. I'll sometimes put that under my eyes. It works just incredible. It really blurs everything. But I'm not going to do that today. I don't feel like I need it. So, I don't, just because you have a lot of product doesn't mean you need to use it all. Okay. Sometimes less is more. You do not need to do a bunch of makeup unless, hey, if it's date night and you want to do a really pretty look, call me. I can help you with a full face too. Otherwise, we can always do Zooms. I love doing Zooms. They're so much fun. We get together, we try product out. I'll send you some product to use. And just get to know each other. And I do some giveaways. So if you want to do a Facebook beauty bash, those are a lot of fun too. It's just posting for a week. I do giveaways. I do a lot of tips and tricks. I'll go live. Zooms are a lot of fun because I'll send you products, or if you are local to me, we get together in person. I have a place in Perm and Detroit Lakes where I have an office space there that we can get together. I can come right to your house and we can do it at your kitchen table. Okay, so then I'm just going to lock this in with some more of the finishing spray. You're supposed to do a T and then an X. I do it all over. Okay. Should we do some lips? What should I do with my lips? How about, sorry, I didn't have that out. What do we got here? What do we have? We have nude beige. I like that one. I like a little bit darker ones. What do we got there? That's rose. Sorry, I didn't even think about lips when I was getting my stuff out for this. What do we have here? Auburn nude. I love auburn nude. I mean, we have so many colors of lip liners and they are all waterproof. Okay, so this is auburn nude. Gorgeous. Gorgeous color. Goes with anything, really. And so what you want to do is you start from the top here and you're going to go down. I will actually fill in all of my lips. My lips are still kind of hydrated from using the satin lips when I did my skincare. They feel just great. And then follow your natural lip line. There is a way, like if you have smaller lips, I don't. I got pretty big lips. But if you have smaller lips and you want to make them look bigger, if you just go over where your curves are right here, just go up just a little bit, just right there. Don't do your full lip. Okay, just go up there and you will see a huge difference. And if you want to really lock a color in, like even any of our lipsticks, after you put your lipstick on, hold on. After you put your lipstick on, if you put on translucent powder on top of it, it will turn your lipstick into like a stain. It'll be there all day. I know a lot of us, drink out of a straw. We drink our water all day long. And you don't want to be reapplying your lipstick all day long. I almost feel like I should have done a pink, but whatever. Okay. So that's just lining them and filling them in. And then I hope I have it in here. Do I? The new lip oils, you guys, they are so good. They are so, so, so good. I know I have one in here because I was wearing it. Which is this one? Okay. Yeah. So there's a berry and there's a blush. This is the blush. The berry is a little bit darker. It has like this cooling feeling to it. Like it's so refreshing. It's not greasy. It's not sticky. It's just like smooth and just silky feeling. Like that's how, I don't know how else to explain it. This stuff is great. And it stays on. It's hydrating. Oh, also, most important thing here. This is part of our Pink Changing Lives program that Mary Kay does every once in a while. And so what's really cool is every single one of these sold. To every single one of these sold, Mary Kay is going to take $1 from each sale of the lip oils and donate it to the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. Pretty cool, huh? So grab yourself one. I think they're like $20, but they're gonna last you a long, long time. There's a lot in there, and I love the doe foot applicator. It's like hard, almost hard and soft. Like it's just, I wish all the applicators were like this. I really like this applicator. Okay, look at that, shiny, pretty. All right, I am ready to go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I didn't put any blush on, but that's okay. I'm not gonna put any blush on today. If you have any questions, let me know. If you wonder about the products that I use or you want to grab yourself some, comment below or just let me know. Other than that, have a fantastic day, you guys.